Hello everybody. This is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. Today I thought we would put together a fun Easter arrangement. It is so simple but so cute and would be a great Sunday brunch for Easter with the children, or even if you had a fun Easter egg hunt, it would be so much fun. So I'm starting out with just a cube vase. This is a 5x5 cube vase, and what I've done is I've taken another smaller vase. I've added a little bit of fresh floral foam into this. It's really almost a drinking glass, and then added a little bit of water. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to set that glass right down into my square container, and then I picked up some Easter grass. I'm going to open that up. You can pick up any color you'd like, so don't feel like you have to do green. I just like the green for Easter, but you can do any color Easter grass you would like. Now I am just taking this grass, and what I'm going to do is I am going to tuck it right down in to my cube all the way around the bottom of that container, okay? And I'm just kind of filling in that base. And then what I'm doing next is I picked up some Peeps from the store. So these are those fun little marshmallow Peeps. They come in all colors. These are actually the bunny Peeps, but you can certainly get the little ducks or the little chicks if you want to. The bunnies are going to fit so perfect down into this container. And I'm using lavender, kind of a purple color, but you can really use any color you like. Whatever you think is the prettiest is perfectly okay. So I'm going to take my Peeps and I'm going to pull them apart, and I am going to tuck them right down into my vase. So they're just sitting right down in that Easter grass. They're just tucked right down into that Easter grass. Now you can turn that vase.
Thank you so much. You too.
And you're going to tuck until you fill up your vase all the way around with your little Peeps. Now, they may not all fit, and that's okay. You can certainly just do it one-sided if you want to. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the way around if you can't get them to all fit. But y'all, these are the cutest things. It's so fun. Okay, so one pack doesn't quite fill it up as much as I would like for it to. So I'm going to open my second pack of Peeps, or my little bunnies. And again, just be creative and have fun with this. It can be any colors, whatever you think is the best. I'm going to put one more tucked right in.
Let me go past because I'm not sure if the price has changed for
Okay. Okay, so there's our little Peeps. And they're tight little Peeps.
What's the price for massage for a 7-year-old?
A 7-year-old, it's $15. I'm going to put one more in on this opposite side. And again, just play with it and get it. Your vase may be larger than mine or smaller than mine, however you need to do it. Okay, so there's my Peeps all the way around. Close this one back up. All right, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my fresh flowers. So I picked out fun Easter colors for this arrangement. My colors include a fuchsia pink, yellow alstroemeria lilies. The fuchsia pink that's wax flower. Yellow alstroemeria lilies, some beautiful purple lysianthus, a few pink Gerbera daisies, some pink Floyd pink roses, a little bit of solidago, and a little bit of eucalyptus. So I'm going to start out, the sugar's on my hands. I'm going to start out with, I think, a stem of solidago. So I'm going to take this solidago and I'm going to pop it in half because one stem's pretty large. So I'm going to pop that right in half. I'm going to tuck the first part in the top, and then I'm actually going to pop it in 3 more pieces, I think. And actually you can just kind of take it apart. Look, it'll come apart in small pieces so you can use it throughout the arrangement instead of having large pieces. So I'm just going to take my floral knife and I am just tucking these small pieces right into my vase. Now with your flowers, you can choose any flowers if you want to. Go to your local grocery store, pick up a mixed bouquet of flowers in Easter colors, whatever you think is pretty. That works great. Or stop by your local florist. We have lots of beautiful flowers to choose from that you are welcomed. If you're ever in Starkville, you're welcome to walk in my cooler and pick out some flowers. Next, I'm going to come in with this beautiful rose. This is called a pink Floyd rose. It's really open, but I thought it was so pretty. I'm going to tuck him right down deep, really sitting on the edge of that square vase. Next, I'm going to come in with one of these pretty pink Gerbera daisies. I'm just taking, I slid the straw right off. I'm just taking that Gerbera and cutting it at an angle. And I'm going to take the next one. And I'm going to pop him right here. Now you can wire these little Gerbera daisies, but you don't necessarily have to. A lot of times I will wire them so they will mind me. They don't always do exactly what I want them to. I'm going to take this Alstroemeria lily. Hey Victoria, do me a favor. Grab me that garbage can, please. Because it's hard when they have to see all your trash.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, darling. Alright, so I'm taking an Alstroemeria lily. I cut it at an angle and I'm just tucking him right down into that floral foam. I'm going to turn and I'm going to cut another. And I'm going to remove some of these leaves. You don't have to. If they look pretty, leave them on. It is completely okay for you to leave them. Tuck him down deep. Next, I'm going to come in with some Lisianthus. So this is purple Lisianthus, and I thought it would be perfect with our little purple Peeps. Cut that at an angle and tuck him right down into that floral foam. Now, when working with floral foam, always remember it needs to be soaked before you start working with it. Don't work with it when it's dry. It will clog up the stems and they won't be able to drink water. So always soak it first, just a reminder. And when you tuck it into like this little glass, be sure to add some water to it so that the flowers have plenty of water to drink. All right, so there's my Lisianthus, kind of tucked in. Next, I'm going to come in with a little bit of this fuchsia colored wax flower. Now, you saw me work without putting my foliage in first, and I very seldom do that. But this time, I don't want lots and lots of foliage. I am going to add some eucalyptus, but I don't want the foliage to take over my arrangement. So next, I'm going to come in with a little bit of wax flower. So I'm just taking it, it breaks really easy, and I just broke it off its stem just like that. And I'm just tucking it right into that floral foam. Again, this can be made to your preference. So you be creative, have fun with this arrangement, and if you make it, please share. We would love to see your Easter creations. All right, so I have a little bit of wax tucked in. Next, what I'm going to do is come in with my eucalyptus. Now, I'm going to stand back, and if you can see your foam, that definitely needs to be covered, okay? So I'm going to take my little pieces of eucalyptus and my floral knife. I'm just cutting that greenery, and I am just going to tuck it right over into my fresh floral foam. Again, being sure that I am covering any of that foam that can be seen from the edges, because when someone sits down at the dinner table, you don't want them to be able to see that foam in that arrangement, okay? Now, if you don't have fresh floral foam, you absolutely don't have to use any foam. You can use just a glass that holds water and arrange your flowers snugly in that vase. So you just want them kind of tight and compact. But it can absolutely work if you do not have floral foam. Okay, I still have a few spots that I'm able to see, so I'm going to take the Solidago. Again, I am just going to pull the individual little pieces right off of that stem, because that's a handful of stems that I can tuck into this floral foam. I'm going to cut it at an angle, and I am just going to fill it up with those tiny pieces. Now you can also go out in the yard, cut you any greenery that might be pretty and fill it up, but there you have it. There is our Easter Peep arrangement. So isn't that so fun and creative? You don't have to use Peeps if you don't want to. If you happen to have jelly beans would be so cute. If you have Easter eggs, the little plastic Easter eggs, you can tuck Easter eggs down in your vase. It really doesn't matter what you use, just as long as it's fun and creative and you think it's pretty. That's all that really matters. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Remember to check out our Shopify website. We've got brand new t-shirts on our website, so be sure to check that out. Lots of colors to choose from. We'd love for you to wear a Flowers by the Bunch t-shirt. If you have any questions about how we do things here at our flower shop, don't hesitate to ask. You can drop that in the comments down below. And if you would, be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit that little bell, and it will give you notifications for when we have a new video up. Guys, y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you real soon. Thank you.